Welcome! You made it to the last week of summer program. Just as a reminder, there are no classes, no clubs, and no squad meetings this week, but we have very exciting things happening. So, just as a heads up, if you already did some college visits today, they're up to 900 points up for grabs, so make sure that you register for the college visits, and that will be happening. That happened today, that will be happening on Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, we have our home quit. So make sure you fill out those pizza order forms and get your food so you can celebrate with us from your homes. And on Tuesday, one of our very own UB students is getting a scholarship award from AEEE. So be sure to congratulate Alex McClung. Thank you. And just stay tuned for the home quick commercial that's happening next and for the rest of our amazing last show.
Hey everyone, it's Sky. You guys have been working really hard this summer. The staff has been working hard to make sure that you guys can get an amazing experience here at Upward Bound. We've been planning a lot of different activities. We've been planning the classes. We've been planning your arrival even, and we've just been seeing your progression these last couple of weeks, and it's been amazing. And you guys have been working really hard with your assignments. You've been working really hard with your clubs, going to your squad meetups, and earning your slices of the pie. And I think we all deserve to be acknowledged for all of the hard work that we've put in this summer. So we've decided to throw a little home quit, which is banquet at home, and mixing up the words together. And we decided to give out awards during that time to acknowledge all of the hard work that we've all been through this summer and just really point out the people who stood out this summer. It's really fun. It has a lot of great music. You guys will be eating. You guys will be getting your awards. It's just going to be an amazing time, awesome vibes. I hope to see you all there. It'll be on August 6th, and that's a Friday. And I can't wait for you all to receive your awards and for all of us to commemorate an amazing summer that we had this year. See you guys.
Good afternoon, and as we started doing, we would like to recognize our August Upward Bound birthdays. Happy birthday to the following students and staff: Leiron Nolan, Ramir Weirin, Kylie French, Camillary Bowie, Kendrick Burgos, Carmen Valles, Marianne Yelis, Pabon Ramos, sorry, I probably said that awful, Jaquan Bradley, Trinity Harris, Armel Ndobi, Giovanni Finch Negron, Sharon Matthews, General Lindsay, Nizaya King, Zara Tahar, Felicia Bragg, and Kavan Henry. Happy birthday to you all. As we near the end of the summer, that means you are getting closer to actually seeing your Upward Bound stipend in real life. Next up, in hacks, tips, and tricks, Will is going to provide us some tips on how to make that stipend check last and go the distance.
Hi, this is Will, and welcome to Bank Accounts 101, or What to Do with Your UB Stipend. A good way to use this segment, I think, would be not necessarily to take notes as I'm going through this, but maybe just bear in mind where this slideshow is, maybe take some screenshots, so then later on, when you have to make some decisions, you can go back and reference it. Before we even start talking about bank accounts, everything we say here about bank accounts is what is usually the case, not what is always the case. So before opening any account, you should always do your research and ask questions about all of these things. All of these things we're going to say about bank accounts, you should check before you actually open anything. So before we get into actual bank accounts themselves, I want to talk about the other options you might have aside from simply banks. There's also credit unions, which are similar to banks. Both credit unions and banks will hang on to your money and offer similar services. The big difference is that credit unions are nonprofit and member-owned. So if you're a member of a credit union, you are also an owner of it, which isn't true for banks. banks are for profit. All right, so that's the basic difference between the two. Now moving into the nitty-gritty of if you want to open a bank account or open an account at a credit union or bank, these are some of the different types. So the four most common types of bank accounts are checking account, savings account, money market account, and the certificate of deposit, also known as a CD. All right, so these are the two that you often hear talked about the most. So a checking account isn't necessarily designed to help you kind of hang on to your money. It's designed to so you have a place to put your money that you're going to be using for bills or spending, however. And so it often comes with a debit card for purchases or withdrawals or however you're going to be using this money. It usually does not earn interest. The money doesn't kind of build up over time. It's just, it's there for you, but it's not going to grow while it's in there unless you're putting more money in. It can be linked to other kinds of accounts. So often you can get like a checking and savings account, and that can be something to help you strategize. Another important thing is that basic or standard checking accounts can often come with monthly fees or minimum balance requirements to avoid those fees. So that's something to bear in mind when thinking about these things as well. Savings account, I think is fair to say, it's often the safer choice. They're good for short-term or long-term financial goals. It usually doesn't come with a debit card, but okay, I wrote but can withdraw here, but you can withdraw the money. It also can earn interest, and it often comes with a 6 withdrawal limit per month. So often you can only withdraw 6 times, and they're often low fees or no fees for kind of setting them up. Again, these are all things that you want to check with the bank or credit union that you're using before opening an account, because these things might not be the case for every single account you come across. For both of these types of accounts, to open an account on your own, you need to be 18 or older. If you're younger than that, you're going to need to be with a trusted parent or guardian when you open. Both of these types of accounts allow for bill payments, paychecks, deposits, and banks, like I said earlier, can offer joint accounts. In terms of what is required for you to open it, that often varies bank to bank. So again, that's something you're going to want to ask questions about before you kind of fully get the ball rolling. A money market account can allow you to earn interest. It can offer check writing and debit card access. There are often, like savings account, limited withdrawals per month. And there often require high minimum deposits in order for you to avoid monthly fees. Certificates of deposit, these are kind of defined by the long game. They hold your money for a set longer term. And this is a set longer term where you're not going to pull any money out. You're not going to be withdrawing until that term is run up, which is also called holding the account to maturity. So there are no fees if you hold the account to maturity, but there are penalties if you withdraw early. The interest rates are higher for this, so the money does kind of build up over time, which is one of the reasons that you're kind of playing the long game with something like a certificate of deposit. And that's just about everything. So thank you for watching, and feel free to refer back to this when you feel you have to start making these decisions. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the final segment of UB Reading. Today we have Danielle. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Marifer.
You want to introduce yourself for us, Danielle?
Yes, I'm Danielle Daniels, the Director for Diversity in STEM. So I sent those long, confusing assignments in the STEM Google Classroom this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think they went pretty okay though, right? It went pretty great. So, Danielle, what you be reading?
Well, right now I am in the middle of a book called The Conductors by Nicole Glover. It is about a husband and wife team who used to be conductors on the Underground Railroad, but they were more like Harriet Tubman. They would go in and rescue people, and they have magic. And now that it is after the Civil War, they are now private investigators for the Black community, which still experiences discrimination, even about the type of magic they practice. And so now they are solving a murder.
Ooh, that's interesting. Would you recommend this book to our students?
Definitely. I started it because I heard about it on the radio. I found out that the author is a Sailor Moon fan, which is why the people who practice magic use star constellations. and I would definitely recommend it. I'm only about halfway through, like I said, but right now it's definitely like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, so you heard it here first, folks. I think this is definitely a book that I might even pick up because I love Sailor Moon. So thank you so much, Danielle, for joining us. And like I said, that was the last segment of You Be Reading. Stay tuned for more information about the college fair.
Hello. If you haven't heard yet, this week is the virtual college fair. And it comes with the opportunity to earn a ton of extra points as we are down to the home stretch here. Today, we already had visits from the University of Rochester, Nazareth College, and Roberts and Wesleyan. Here is what the lineup looks like for the rest of the week. On Wednesday, we have Geneseo at 11 a.m., SUNY Morrisville at 1:30 p.m., SUNY Buffalo State at 1:30 p.m. as well. Thursday, we have Tulane University at 11 a.m., Damon College at 12, and DeUville College at 1. And if the flyer says something different about SUNY Buffalo State, because I'm wondering if it is at a 1:32, but follow what the flyer says on the screen right now. Okay, so with that being said, you can attend as many of these colleges as you like. And here is how you earn points for the college talk. You can earn 25 points for having your camera on or participating during the talk, either in the chat or verbally for each college. You can earn another 25 points for each reflection that you complete by the end of the day for each college. The form will be assigned to you on Google Classroom after you attend the college talk. If you attend all 3 colleges in one day and complete the reflection, you will receive an additional 150 points per day. So, if we can do math here, you can earn a max of 300 points for each college visit day this week. So, a total of 900 points this week just from college visits. All right, so to reiterate, all we have reviewed in the show, let's take a look at this week in a glance. Tuesday, you'll receive your final food bundle. Wednesday and Thursday, you have the virtual college fair, and then Friday, we have the home quit. Remember, if you want to receive the pizza meal from Domino's on Friday for the home quit, you must complete the JOT form by the end of today. You can find the link to the JOT form in the description of this video for the RSVP to the home quit, as well as the registration for the college fair, which I forgot to point out earlier. You also need to register for as soon as possible for which colleges you want to attend, so we can send you your Zoom link, okay? So, some to-dos. Register for your college fair visits that you want to attend, and register for the home quit if you have not done so yet. And do that, please, by today. And that's all that we have for today's show. It was wonderful seeing you on Mondays, and we will see you again all together on Friday during our home quit. Have a great rest of your evening.